And hello, guys. Welcome back. We just finished well, I just finished watching the Twitch reveal from Destiny from the Taken King. Uh, there's a lot of new things that are happening. Whew, I mean, crazy amount of stuff that is actually going to be dished out for us when we hit year 2 of Destiny. So now let's get to the good parts, right? So first of all, they warned us that don't dismantle anything. And it's for them to actually see what level you are going to be in year 2. Uh, Dismantling anything right now would actually make you less of the level that you are right now. That should be maybe level 34. And it will actually dishearten you if you actually dismantle anything that is very important to actually have in the game. Now we move over to the light. Now the light is going to be on an average base where it will be on an average of all the weapons or the armor that you may have. So let's say your weapon is 190 and then another weapon is 180 and four of them are 180. You're an average of 180 to 190. So that makes it differentiate and say, okay, you are definitely 186 or 185. So that thing, it's alright. It looks cool, but we have to toy with it and see how far we can actually go in numbers of the light level. Now, what I think that is actually kind of awesome is the track of your bounties. Now, I'm a person that likes looking at my bounties a lot of the time and knowing if I'm actually doing it right or not. And for it to actually be on the touchpad for the PS4, that makes so many things easier. That's a nice new touch for Bungie to actually put to us. Now, the thing that everyone has been talking about is how is your alternative character actually going to level up. Now, what they've given us is a consumable that is called the Spark of Light. This will boost your alternative character that is a low level to level 25. So you can just jump right in, have like good crucible with your friends that are already in the game, and not worry about anything of like trying to level up, because then what they want you to do is that they want you to play with your friends as soon as possible, and then whenever you have time to play the story mode and actually progress through vanilla to Taken King. And I think that's a great thing to do. It's actually something that most veterans would have liked to have in vanilla. Now the next bit is about the speaker. The speaker has now just been updated on year 2, and what he's going to bring is class armor that is actually going to increase our intellect, strength, and discipline. So depending on what class armor you have, you can actually choose one of the perks or talents to actually grow the percentage of either 3 of those attributes. Also, the speaker will be selling ghost shells. These will be detectors for materials such as spirit bloom, and I think this will actually be a really good perk for people that are actually material farming, even though I feel like they're trying to make that come back due that the legendaries and the vanguard are actually as one, so you would rather use your vanguard on actually purchasing something more valuable than your materials. So I think this is a cool way of actually making you find things much faster than how we used to do in vanilla, where we had to scout around, have 3 people, and then shout whenever a material has popped up. Now we'll get to the next part. So we are going on the faction allegiances. So when you go to your faction, what's going to happen is that you have to accept the you have to accept their pledge, and then after that you get all the access to the armor and weapons, and also their packages that they have in store. What I think about this is that I think it's a really nice touch. The touch of actually showing that, look, this is my crew. If you're not New Monarchy, get the hell out. I don't care. We have better weapons. Whatever, dude. And they it's a really nice touch, and like it makes people actually work harder towards their faction, and shows really good allegiances than actually wearing like the whole class armor and actually wasting your time not looking as good as you want. Because you know everyone wants to have some swag. Like who doesn't want some swag, huh? Like, you know what I mean? So I think there's a really good touch with the allegiances, and I can't wait to actually pledge my allegiance to Dead Orbit. So that'd be cool. Another thing that I think that is really great is that when you've leveled up your rank for whatever faction you're in, that we get guaranteed legendaries. Yes, we get guaranteed legendaries, motes, and strange coins. Most probably the motes and strange coins will be different, but we definitely get a guaranteed legendary, and that's what I want, because I don't want a motes of light every freaking week for actually doing Nightfall. No one wants that. No one wants that. Stop it. Stop. Now, also, they actually gave us a higher chance in actually getting the shaders for the faction. That's going to be so stress relieving for people that are actually been looking for the Revenant. I don't even want to name all the shaders. You know what shaders you want from your faction. So this actually makes everything so much better. Hopefully we will see what type of higher chance we can get from it. Like if it's straight away that I actually get one of the shaders from any of the factions, then I'm just gonna be like, whoa, they've actually bumped it up to like most probably like 80%. You will get the shader, but hopefully it's not gonna be like a spam of shaders where we'll all have stocked up on our postmaster. So that will be something that will be quite daunting. Next, what we see is Lord Shaxx, the boss man of the Crucible. No one can mess with him. He'll bite your face off. So now he actually gives us quests ready for you. So all these different types of quests will actually have like win a game in 3 different Crucible games. Something for the people that, you know, for us PvP players, you know, when we actually finish the whole of our Crucible, like we don't get much of a satisfaction of actually completing all our Crucible bounties, right? So this is Lord Shaxx going, look, you completed like all 5 of these bounties today. Like here's 3,000 EXP and some Crucible marks. Like, yeah, that's it. It's for those hardcore players, and I think this is a really good way actually like pushing us to actually go out and actually go balls deep into the Crucible and actually get all of these things to offer. Lord Shaxx will also be selling ghost shells with the same attributes of actually increasing your intellect and discipline and strength. So actually it will be really beneficial to actually have these ghosts in the Crucible to help you out. So I can't wait for that too. It'll be really awesome to actually have different ghosts for different type of things. So it's now come to a way where we have to strategize what we have to wear before we go into something. Because usually we can just go into something and just swap it out, but this one is just like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna do Crucible. I need to get this ghost style competitive shell. Let's go. You know what I mean? So it'll be really good. It'll make people on their toes. So I can't wait. Really can't wait, because this is gonna be awesome. So even though Lord Shaxx gets some new stuff, also Arcsite 99-40 will get new weapons, obviously. Come on, guys. But he will also give us some bounties. Now these ones are actually quite interesting, where you have to win matches using one of the class guns. So either you win 3 matches in any of the playlists with a minimum of 6 auto rifle kills. So now that even gives you more of a sense of, I need to kill with auto rifles, and it gives people a different view and actually going into the Crucible with only just hand cannons. Now you have to use an auto rifle or a scout rifle or a hand cannon, and I think that would actually make Crucible just a little bit less thorny, so less thorny than it is right now. And it's It's a really good touch that I like, that you have to kind of manipulate these kids that love the thorn so much, and it just breaks your bound of like using one type of gun all the time. And I see that they want us to change all the time. Like, they don't want us to feel bored. They want something changed just a little bit. If it's just a little bit, sometimes it's always a little bit, and it's a big bit that they want us to actually adapt to. And we are good adapters. All our veterans, we are massive adapters to anything since we've come this far. Next will be the exotic armor blueprints. Now, how this works is that once you get exotic, it goes into the blueprints. So you can see when you got your Light Beyond Nemesis, or and then you can see which one you've actually got from year 1 or upgraded to year 2. Not to worry too much about it. Nothing changes with the Light Beyond Nemesis but the defense and the perks. So it's a really nice touch to refresh all the old ones into new things that actually carry over to year 2. Now, the one thing that actually surprised me so much right now was Cryptarch selling legendary gear. Now, we can't badmouth this guy no more. I'm kind of sad because this guy has made so much enemies. Most probably 2 million people or more enemies in Destiny. I mean, no one hates anyone as bad as the Cryptarch, and now the Cryptarch is actually selling legendary engrams. I mean, what? What? The guy that doesn't give us legendaries is now saying, here you go, here's a legendary engram. Yeah, okay. I don't know how I feel about this. I need someone that I need to hate, so I guess I just turn my anger to Thorn now. If it's a person, no, okay. But it's random. I don't really know what to say about this. I don't see it as a broken thing. I see it as a thing where you're guaranteed a legendary at least every time you have your marks. So I don't know if this will speed the chances of people getting whatever gun quicker, but since there's a mass majority of guns right now coming into year 2, I think this will actually be okay. I'm still a little bit on the tip side of how this will actually play out. Now we play over to the gunsmith now. So what the gunsmith is going to be actually displaying are guns that we can actually hire out. So these guns that we hire out will also have something tied to them. So having a gun that is like an auto rifle, you will have a bounty associated with it to actually use this use the auto rifle to kill maybe headshots with it, or body shots, or a number of kills to actually level your gunsmith attributes up. So once you've done that and ranked up to most probably rank 3, you will get these packages called Arms Day Delivery, and it comes every Wednesday. And what it does is that you can pick one of the packages that will actually have the gun's name, so you will know if it's going to be a Sirius Dis 43. So you'll be like, okay, cool, I want a Sirius Dis 43 scout rifle. Cool. All right. So you wait till Wednesday, and then you get the gun straight up. That easy. I don't see anything wrong with that. People will obviously lose the chance if they don't have their rank to rank 3. So I guess this will be a race from day 1 to actually get to rank 3 of gunsmith. But I think this is a nice touch and gives a sense of purpose to the gunsmith, because I barely look at him, I barely even cross him. Maybe if I go to reforge something, but other than that, now he's something that we have to go to every week. So I think that's a good move for this guy to actually have a sense of purpose in the game. And now we have a way of actually increasing our attack of our weapons and our armor. So on our weapons, it's kind of the same thing of our armor, where we actually just we get something old and we infuse it with it. So it's the same thing with the weapons. So the weapons, what you do is once you've clicked on the infuse with the right money and glimmer and weapon parts, you know, the most light legendaries, you get the weapon. You choose one of the double weapons that you may have, or weapons that you don't want or don't need, and you infuse it with the current gun that you absolutely love. So in doing that, it will increase it to whatever number is capped for it. We still don't know what it is, but we get to see that it goes to 288 and most probably more. I'm not too sure if it will actually pay a big difference in the Crucible, but my guess is that when it comes to Iron Banner, it will definitely be something of a higher attack power than 288. Now that was all from the Twitch reveal. I wish I actually could have shown you the actually 3 new dances that you would actually get. One was kind of the Bobby Brown Hammer Time, and one was I don't even know the names of the other 2, but they were absolutely funny as hell. I can definitely see myself actually using that in the Crucible after killing someone, but definitely the Bobby Brown Hammer Time dance is definitely getting bored. I mean, I was thinking that they have to do that, but knowing that they've done that, that's freaking awesome. I was hoping for the Carlton, but the Bobby Brown Hammer dance is actually the one to take. Now, since everything has just been said, what do you think and what do you like about the Twitch reveal that we just got from the tower? Obviously there's more to come, but I would say that they're going fairly on a good start. So I guess next week we're going to see more about the Taken King. So drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, you know the deal. So I see you guys later. Peace.